Welcome back, welcome back. So, a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago, I made a little video on top five, Drake's little boy. And I tried to warn people, please don't act like this because if you act super tough all the time, you're eventually gonna run into people that are way more. And when you go overseas, if you're an American, like, I'm gonna give you a brief history lesson. One, London was there way before New York. You get it? The gangs of the New York movie with those people going fucking crazy in their red and blue and all of that shit. That's that type of shit they was on over there before they even came here. That gangster shit, I keep telling y'all, you didn't make that up. Everything, most of the things we know were started over there. Americans are the new kid on the block. We just, you know what America is when it comes to the reality to me. We're tough, you know. We got a little place, but we're the kid. We're like the rich kid with the fucking the fucking fancy clothes that could dance real good and shit. You know what I mean? That forgot. You only know all of that shit, and you only do all of that shit because other people. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't start the game. You just innovated it and made it in a way where you got your spot, but when you're talking about London and it's amazing how people forget these things. Like there's not gangsters over there cuz they sound different doesn't mean they're tough. Because they dress different, because they whatever. Even if it's regular street level, you know? Regular little everything has a deeper, darker, thing to it. So it's like it's not America. Americans are not soft. I'm not saying, well, you're pushy. We are more lenient on a lot of things that you don't understand. Like we're turning up. Those people over there, they been turned up. You just don't watch their news, you don't listen to their things, you don't learn about history. So in your mind, you think they're copying you. You think they're copying us. Maybe in fashion or some dumb shit, or oh, the new thing is to make music like this or make movies like this. Yeah, that's one thing. But when it comes to fucking living in poverty, having a literally fight for fucking scraps, disrespect being the only thing that can, you know what I mean? They hold things to a whole nother level. And like I keep saying, poverty over here and poverty over there is another thing. Now I'm gonna stop wasting your time and I'm gonna let this London man give us United States people a little education further. But he lives there, so he knows better.
Five should never, never, never ever. Let me break it down. In the street, top five should never be walking past Manor House train station, bro, with his jewels on. Never.
That's like being in fucking Central Park, the train station over there. It's like walking around out there in fucking Queensbridge or fucking BX and just say, I don't give a fuck, I got my jewels on. He's thinking like many other people think because, things have changed a little bit and maybe London, the virus thing has made a lot of people go inside. But when you're streaming outside on niggas' corners like and don't even know it, it's not a good look. Now I don't know if this man knew because it seems like a trend for rappers or gangsters to go to other niggas' hoods and talk crazy and shit like that. But just like in over here, there's repercussions for that. The thing is, when you go somewhere else, they know you might be leaving that night. So they only have a short window of time to teach you respect about coming over there. So other people don't come over there thinking they can just do whatever they want.
Never, bro. Like, never. Like, nah, bro, what you doing? Pattern up, bro. You can't even be there. Man is not even letting you go out there. So it's like, but people don't think. They don't have their own brain. So they let these things happen. You get me? Yeah, bro. Yeah, don't watch nothing, brother. Never. You think you would see me, even, man, could be patterned, rolling the streets or flipping just normally, bro. You're mad. Man loves man's freedom, bro. Man loves enjoyment. And keep the exclusivity, bro. If you want to go to a one hood yard shop or you want to go to a True Flavors or whatever, bro, like, make sure you go there governed. But don't be walking just normally like that with jewels and that. Because if 10 man brought out Rambos now, like, respectfully, no one's not going to do anything, man. But all what's going to happen is a madness. I just see a video.
Like, seriously.
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
On July 17th. Two of you guys, you're in Manor House. You don't even know where you are. Even there, you're in Manor House. You're in the heart of what happens in Hackney. You're in the place where shit happened, bro.
I don't even know London like that, but I know about like movies, history, and like I said, that's like being in New York, in the worst borough, and then you're just walking around like you fucking run the place. There are people there that will make you disappear, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like they don't tolerate shit like that.
You don't even know where you are. And respectfully, guys, like, I urge you, look, you see, big shout out to security for what you lot do. But respectfully, on the streets, no one don't care about security like that. If something gets pulled on you, 9 times out of 10, security are not gonna want to put their life in front of what's gonna happen. And I did hear top 5, and he's a Aki. So inshallah, I hope he's good. And I did hear top 5 kind of make a little joke about knives and whatever, boom, boom, boom. Like, London's not serious or the UK's not serious. The UK is a very serious place. The last time Drake came here, his after party got shot up, bro.
Like, seriously. I don't know. I guess it's just a lack of knowledge, or, you know what I mean? I don't know how people don't think that other people, it doesn't even matter if they have like super real, like, yo, you don't need to be super gangster to be super broke and want to be super famous for hurting another person that's famous or getting away with taking their shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you even put yourself in that predicament?
This is what's happened. It's out there. Like, do you know what I mean? It's happened. This is what happened. These are the things. What happened? What happens, guys? So be very mindful when you lot step here and speak or maneuver the way. Do you think, bro, that I would ever go to Canada and post freely or post freely in Jamaica or even in the ends, wherever man step to the ends and the way man has to maneuver? It's just standard. And this is why man flies out to Dubai or man goes to these places and lives in safer countries. Because for one, bro, whoever wants to risk their freedom and go out like another loser risking their freedom on the streets where people don't even have no ambition. Because there's bad people that with no ambition, or there's bad people, vibration is so low, they'll do anything to get you down because you're doing well.
I don't understand how people don't understand that. Some people are so dark and so starving, they're not trying to think, they don't care. Then some people, they're so down, they're willing to take chances.
How about that? And it's sad, you get me? And it's sad, but my brother, you shouldn't have even been walking around like that, bro. You should have just kept it exclusive. You should have kept it, stay around Drake and that, and go to and from. You didn't need to.
But you gotta prove a point, right? You gotta get that Instagram shot and be like, yeah, man, I go on anybody's streets and not get touched. On some, what was that, 6ix9ine? Didn't everybody learn from him? Before the ratting thing, his career just literally started getting fucking worse and worse. Why? Because he couldn't make money. Most rappers make money going to perform. So, the less places you can go because you run your mouth, then you really can't make a lot of money. You have to find another way to make money. Most your fans want to see you live so they can get autographs and different things. You get it? Most business deals come from seeing your sales and different things. You get it? So, when you talk crazy to everybody, well, then everybody says you can't come here. You only can stay where you are. Unless you want to take that risk for that money. It's never worth it, though. Why have enemies everywhere? Why not just be respectful and be like, I'm with one of the most richest rappers ever, right? I'm on the other side of the fucking world and probably able to spend large amounts of money that isn't even mine. I'm gonna go chill with these bitches. I'm gonna go drive a fucking car past that place. You know what I mean? Like, why not go out? What the fuck are you going to London for? To pretend you're still home? You're supposed to go to other countries to live differently from the way you live home. You're supposed to go on vacation. Vacation means you stop doing the things you normally do and you just go fucking relax. This guy, this is the worst blunder I've seen in a long time. Why? Because this is another man that is letting his ego destroy his whole world. He's not even really that much of a good rapper. But he made it enough and hyped shit up enough where he can do what he needs to do. He's with a fucking super celebrity, regardless if they're going through what they're going through. And then he's catching beef everywhere. Now his little brother had to pay the price for his beef in Canada. Now he can't go there, or don't. Maybe he can. I don't know. Then I just reported how they moved to LA. They had the LA mansion, but Drake had to sell the LA mansion because he got beef with Kendrick. Well, Kendrick lives in LA. You get it? Now niggas can't go to some of the funnest places in the fucking world. Over beef. Ego. Talking crazy. Instead of just whatever. Alright, you got beef with him, I'm gonna sit here. And if it's called, if it's time because I work with this guy, whatever, then whatever. This is what the jumping out there and trying to prove yourself so much and going extra. This is the lesson Tupac tried to warn everybody about before he went away. That's why he changed and kept trying to tell everybody, this is the worst thing I've ever fucking did because I got beef with anybody now. And then other enemies that hate me forever, they can come in and do it, and now everybody will think it's somebody else because I got beef with everybody, supposedly. Get it? Being a fucking super tough guy gets nobody anywhere.
Be outside, no after parties to get lit, especially in Hackney, bro, or in any of these areas, bro, because it's real. You should have just went from one place to tape, stayed in tape, you get me, left central, went to the yard and patterned up, bro, because what's happening is, obviously, you're in London, you want to show the dogs them you're outside, but bro, you got to understand, people that
Those kids walked out of those homes, no one pulled them out.
line that you fell out with, bro, they're always in London. They're always in London, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They're always in London, so they have relationships. It's how it goes, bro. It's like you have relationships. It's like prison, or it's like you have a relationship. And the sad thing about it is, you're none of the wiser. And it's very important that people check in, with the right people. Because all fun and games aside, guys, everyone can troll. Everyone can troll. We live in London. Do you know what I mean? We live in London. We've brought up most of our time in London. When man steps, man openly does events. Do you know what I mean? We live, but we know how to maneuver and check in with the right people. That Ashton Hall guy, same thing. Like you lot are not checking in with the right people. It's like you're getting so big, but you ain't made alliances with the right people. But you're around the wrong crowd of people, and then things like this happen.
That's why when you go somewhere like, another country, you mind your fucking business. You go there because you want to have fun and not show off and shit, and things go smooth because then you're bringing money, you know what I'm saying, to those places. I don't think other gangsters give a fuck when you're, spending your money, you know? I don't think they give a fuck about that. I think that helps them. But when you're spending money and trying to sneak this, nah, that's not, you know what I mean? This is not, like I said, it's not the United States. You know what I'm saying? Things are wild over there. Like, I haven't watched things over there in a long time, but when I say they get busy over there.
Time there, you have to make sure that you're governed, that you're patterned. When you're maneuvering your patterns, you're good. No one cannot touch you. No one can't come near you. And these are the things that you need to do. And this is a message to American artists, Canadian artists, a message to anyone, obviously, that's from that world and they operate on the internet. It's a message to you lot. You lot come wireless, check in. Have your section of people that you check in with, and trust me, everyone don't get on with everyone. There's politics, bro. This man might chat to that man don't chat to that man. There's politics, bro. Now, I just done a video like about Giggs and Drake. I weren't too happy that Giggs didn't get brought out. I can't lie. I've done a full video. It was coming out at 8 o'clock today. It was gonna come out next. But I thought, let me just make this one. And I'm not really kind of happy about that because culture. Our culture is very important. Our culture is very small. You get me? So it's like people need to be positioned in a certain way. So when man's trying to rewrite history or like things that are happening, bro, I heard all the artists, most of the artists couldn't even maneuver backstage the way how wireless used to be. But then the flipping streamers, the American streamers got free passes. They could do whatever they want. And it's like, but this is what I mean. We don't respect ourselves. We don't put more respect on ourselves. We don't govern things. Like, we don't make that never happen. What happens is we stop getting paid for flipping shows now. Wireless has stopped paying all the B-list artists for shows. B-list and C-list. We're not giving you money like that. We're going to go down to the underground. We're going to rub you lot out because you lot are overpriced. But we're going to make you lot get brought out by a bigger artist and still you've added the same value to the show, to the festival. You get me? This is what I was talking about previous. This is when I was talking about my wireless series. I'm saying That wasn't a Wireless series. That was a Drake concert, bro. That was a Drake concert. Drake was bringing out artists, bro, on his O2 concert, the Mad cosign, and that was mad. And it's mad what Drake actually does. But what Wireless done was, yeah, man, we're done. We're not giving you lot the bag no more. And this is very scary times for artists because they're thinking, Rob, they're not doing nothing else and not even getting shows. Their money's done. Music career's done. The underground artists are actually getting shows. But let's move on to just making sure when you come to the UK, make sure you're.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Exactly. Can anybody have that thing everybody swears they want? Respect. And sometimes you really got to give it before you get it. You know? And if you're given something, doesn't that mean you have it? So why do you need somebody to give you respect first? Especially if you're not on your own turf. Bars.
Things governed and you're governed by the right people. Make sure that, respectfully, I'm gonna flip my screen. Top 5 should never, ever. Let me break it down. In the street, top 5 should never be walking past Manor House train station, bro, with his jewels on. Never, bro. Like, never. Like, nah, bro, what you doing? Pattern up, bro. You can't even be there. Man's not even letting you go out there. So it's like, but people don't think. They don't have their own brain. So they let these things happen. You get me? Yeah, bro. Yeah, don't watch nothing, brother. Never. You think you would see me, even, man, could be patterned, rolling.
I think this will explain it.
Hatred that kept him going.
Who in the hell parked in my space? That's like calling 1-800 collect an ass whooping. And no, that ain't no toll-free call, partner. You hit my car. Are you blind? Yes, I am. So? Wait, you're blind? Yes, blind. You got a problem with that, nigga?
You could have killed somebody.
I'd be doing them a favor. Getting run over by me is as close to an honorable death as most of these people gonna get. Some days, I'm quite the humanitarian. I think I hit a wheelchair on the way over here. Oh, look what you did to Dorothy. You better have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance, and you about to pay a deductible.
And just like that, my granddad was trapped in a nigga moment. At this point, he can A, walk away and let insurance handle the damage to the car, or B, fight with a dumb, crazy, blind nigga.
If there's any London or overseas people watching this, this is sad. 400 years, it's probably like 1,000, and they still got us fighting over. Niggas is still doing crazy shit. Like, this is just, I mean, I get it though, cause we do it over here, and now, I guess this music and business and all this thing is bringing niggas closer to each other. And it's sad niggas don't get along, and make more money together instead of fighting each other over scraps.
Let's see which one he chooses.
That's right. I'm backed into your car, nigga. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Oh, hell no! Granddad, let's whoop this nigga's ass right now.
Bitch ass, faggot ass, punk ass, pussy ass, bitch ass, nigga. You wanna do something, bitch ass, nigga?
In the streets or flipping just normally, bro. You're mad. Man loves man's freedom, bro. Man loves enjoyment. And keep the exclusivity, bro. If you want to go to a one hood yard shop or you want to go to a True Flavors or whatever, bro.
Go on vacation, not to go see other men. What is wrong with that? Like, I don't understand it anymore. I really don't understand this. Like, people with money don't know how to spend money. Or at least enjoy the shit. You're not a spender. But you don't know how to enjoy the shit for some reason. Because I don't know how. That's like, because this, like I said, this guy. Probably less than 5 years ago. 7 years ago, nobody even knew who this guy probably was. You know what I mean? He was hungry. He was wishing to be on a level that way he is now. And well, probably a little greater, but you know, be out there. And now he's sitting in a London hospital because of a persona. Or maybe it's not a persona. Maybe he really is on his I don't give a fuck shit. Because it seems a lot of people just don't care no more. And I'm like, yo, bro, there's rules to all of this shit in the world. You know? Just because you join the dark side does not mean there's no rules. I get it. There's enemies. There's fuck the government or whoever the authority. You know? But there's still rules to your own shit so you can survive. Just like the good guys, we have rules and laws and shit, so we can survive. You know? It's just, this shit doesn't even make sense. I'm thinking this guy was gonna be the new 6ix9ine and troll niggas for at least like 5 more years, and I'm fucking chilling, and he gets himself done dirty. In fucking Jesus Christ, God help me, because we all know the Wolf God's under pressure, but oh boy, when will we learn?
There is no dark side, nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. The balance is what keeps me together. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish.
I think it's time a lot of people put down the persona of like the fucking crazy guy thing and I'll do anything for money. Just do whatever it takes to get noticed and go to the top. Be the most disrespectful, be the most sexiest, be the... Yo, bro, in the last 3 years, I've seen at least like 20 people rise and fall. Swear they was not going to regret their mistakes the whole way through. And then as soon as they fall, they're like, oh, I don't understand. Everyone was telling you what was going to happen. Everyone kept telling you, you're wilding, you're doing too much. There's always a limit.
There is passion, yet emotion. Serenity, yet peace. Chaos, yet order.
I suggest a lot of people that, you know, don't want to be dealing with crash outs, because it's literally crash out season. It's like, I can't really think of a movie, but, you know, any movie where people just start going fucking nuts. You know? It's to me, it's like a spiritual battle. If you've been sinning, if you've been whatever you in, no matter, it doesn't even gotta be spiritual. It's a fucking reality thing. Whatever you've indulged in the last, say, fucking 10 to 20 years, right? Something's magnifying everything. So if you're good, you're gonna be really good. If you're fucking bad, you're gonna be really bad. If you do stupid shit, you're gonna start doing a lot of stupid shit. Sound the fucking horns. And being a person that's like, you know, of the dark and the light, I even have to tell myself every fucking day, like, yo, bro, don't crash out. Even with arguing with people, because other people want to crash out. And then shit is so real in the world. It's like, yo, bro. Like I said before, enjoy your time. You never know when it's up. Well, at least you're working on it and you're trying to fucking stay out of the bullshit. You know what I mean? When you stay out of the bullshit, when you learn to see your lane and you try to, I'm not saying bad things won't happen, because I stay in my lane and terrible things happen. You know? So we're not gonna fucking lie to you and sit here and, oh, be a good person, nothing happens. Yeah, right. Protect yourself. Stay the fuck away from bad people if you know you're a good person. The Lord said separate. You don't have to fight anybody. You don't need to fucking change anything. You can't change anything. You have to avoid the crash outs. That's all that's left now, I realize. Avoid the fucking crash outs as much as you can. Because motherfuckers is crashing like fucking planes out here, bro. Every day I see it. Every day. You know? And it don't have a level. You'll hear people say, these people that have low IQs, and listen, we got, have you seen the news lately? There's crashing out everywhere. People are crashing out on each other everywhere. And the government seems like, I don't know, like I said 3 years ago, division is really here. It doesn't matter what group you're in, division has set upon a lot of things, and from this division will come sides, and things change. Now, I never really seen too much things change in the world peacefully. Sound the horns. But it doesn't, just like the Jedi Code says, there's evil and there's good going on, Every war fought, every person in the world's not fighting in the wars. So, that means there's war going on and then there's peace going on somewhere. You get it? I'm trying to be where the peace is, not where the war is. And if not, at least warn my brothers and sisters that have common sense to learn to watch your tongue. It's literally the most deadliest weapon in the world. At least that's what the Bible says. All love, all praise to the Most High.